Welcome everyone, I'm Laura Shu, author of the Lightroom blog and Lightroom workshops on video at laurashu.com. In this short tutorial, I thought I'd show you how to change a color in your photo. For example, today I'd like a pink birdhouse. I'll show you a few different techniques though that will allow you to get different amounts of color shift or color change. Now in my case, the birdhouse is the only green in the photo, so one option is to come down to the HSL panel and shift the green hue. I'll click on Hue and I'll slide the green slider towards yellow or in the other direction towards blue. Now if there was something else that was green in this photo, it would also be affected as I'm making this change. And you can see that the amount of shift that you can achieve is limited. Let's take a look at other options using the adjustment brush. Now the adjustment brush allows you to paint where you'd like to affect, and then you can set one or more of the sliders. You could use this, for example, to darken an area of your photo with the exposure slider, but will affect color. Now I've taken the liberty of painting the birdhouse with the adjustment brush before I started this video so that you wouldn't have to watch me labor through that process. In terms of shifting the color, your first option is to use the white balance controls, temperature and tint. So I could make it more of a bluish green rather than a yellowish green by moving temp towards blue. I can go in the other direction, of course, and I can use tint to move towards magenta or more towards green. And then I could use a combination of the two to achieve other color shifts. But they are still relatively subtle shifts away from green. I'm looking for something a bit more dramatic. I'll double click on temp and on tint to reset those sliders, and I'll move down to the color square here. The first option is to add a color to the green that's already there. I could click on red to get more of an orange. And of course, I can choose other colors as well. Once you choose a color, you can adjust the saturation to affect how much of that color is added. Now this method also is adding to the green. The green is the base. And with green as the base, I just can't get that intense pink that I'm really after. I'll double click on color so that we can start from scratch here. I want to remove the green first. I'll do that with negative saturation. I'll take it all the way to -100 to completely remove the color from the birdhouse. Now if I add a color, that's in fact exactly what I get. So now I've got my pink birdhouse. And I can adjust the saturation here. Now there are still limitations to this. For example, I can get a blue, but I really can't get the intense blue that I might be after. Unfortunately, I can't boost the intensity with this saturation slider because I need it to be at -100. But at least this combination of negative saturation and color gives us a lot of options right here in Lightroom. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If so, please click on my face here and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That tells everybody that my videos are worth watching. Also, if you enjoy my tutorials, check out my comprehensive Lightroom training. Up to 34 hours of training on all aspects of Lightroom. I'm Laura Shu.